Hello and welcome back everyone, Brandon here with Slingmods.com, and today we have our LED replacement taillights and reverse light for the Can-Am Spyder F3 and F3s. One of our more popular lighting mods for the Can-Am Spyder F3 and F3s has been our LED headlight conversion kit with amber sequential turn signals, which really takes the front end of your Spyder F3 to another level. But what about the taillights? Well, today we're happy to introduce our replacement LED taillights and reverse light for the Can-Am Spyder F3 and F3s models. Now, even though these two mods are sold separately, we figured we'd show you how to install them both at the same time, since most of you will be purchasing them together. Now, both the taillights and reverse light are manufactured from ABS plastic with an IP67 waterproof rating for durability, their smoked out black fur sinister look, and installation's 100% plug and play thanks to our friends over at Trick LED. The taillights will feature red LED running lights, brake lights, turn signals, and hazard lights, while the reverse light will feature a bright white LED illumination when your Spyder is in reverse. Once installed, our aftermarket taillights and reverse light drastically enhance the look of your rear end in comparison to stock. But don't take my word for it, here's a quick before and after comparison. So now that you know what this mod is and what it can do for you, allow me to walk you through the installation of both the LED taillights and reverse light on our shop Can-Am Spyder F3s.
Start by pressing down on your key and turning it clockwise to unlock and remove your passenger seat. Then take a 10mm socket and unscrew and remove these two seat screws. So they can lift your driver's seat up and off. Next, use a T25 Torx to unscrew and remove these three taillight screws. And then unplug that taillight harness so they can push it straight back and out. Now take your new taillight for that same side and attach that black mounting plate to the load balancer using the two new Phillips head screws with nuts finger tight to start. And then use a Phillips head screwdriver and 5.5mm wrench to tighten them down the rest of the way, making sure not to over tighten. Then take these three U-nuts and attach them to the tabs on the new taillight over the mounting holes so that the threaded ends are facing out. Next, you can take the new taillight over to the bike and feed the wiring in through the rear hole first. And then slide in the new taillight using the new Allen head bolts with washers to secure it in place finger tight to start. Before using a 4mm Allen wrench to tighten them down the rest of the way, making sure not to over tighten. Now you can plug the new taillight harness into the bike, and then turn on your ignition to test your running light, brake light, and turn signal. Then take two of these little metal clips and use your needle nose pliers to carefully flatten down the ends from a 90-degree angle to more of a 45-degree angle. And then use them to attach your black load balancer bracket to the metal overhang on your seat pan. And then just repeat that same process for the other side. Now for those of you that opted for the optional smoked reverse light, start by taking these 3 U-nuts and attach them to the tabs on the new tail light over the mounting holes so that the threaded ends are facing down. Now go back over to the bike and unplug this center reverse light harness. And then use your T25 Torx to unscrew these 3 reverse light screws so that you can carefully push the reverse light straight back and out, lifting up slightly on the top plastic panel, and replace it with your new smoked reverse light. Again, slightly lifting up on the plastic panel to align it in place. Now use the new Allen head bolts with washers to secure it in place finger tight to start, before using a 4mm Allen wrench to tighten them down the rest of the way, making sure not to over tighten. Next, you can plug your reverse light harness in, then turn your bike on and shift into reverse to test the reverse light. And then finally, you can reinstall your seats in the reverse order you removed them.
And there you have it, folks. So if you'd like to convert your Can-Am Spyder F3 or F3s taillights from this to this, then be sure to head on over to slingmods.com today or click the link in the description below to grab a set of new LED taillights, a new reverse light, or even both for your bike. And don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so I can keep you up to date on everything Spyder. I'm Brandon signing out. Till next time.